to make my point about this wave. Watch for the sharks bounce. Sharks bounce. I gave it up and talking Cuban links. Tell her ain't no weak link in my Cuban link. Only like my age. We was gangin' since the platinum FUBU days. I got dreams of being Hova out your movie, yay. Listen, babe, so good you'll think I'm cool with yay. Okay, my diamonds dancing, I could Lisa Ray. Life is hard, but it's easy being truthful, baby.
Donald, bro. Fucking 99.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Who?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Prescott from the gun. Dancing to his left. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Jake.
Fights off the defender. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he can't get away. Gurley couldn't escape it, and that's going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
A second down throw for Prescott. Finding some room at midfield. He's got Thompson here, complete. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, complete. It's Thompson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Prescott now on second down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ramik Wilson not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
On the drag. He's coming back to the left side.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, they're playing playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Win.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession.
Nah, it come up
okay.
on sometimes.
Never got the ball on target.
When you're outdoors,
him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
It comes up. I was watching Westland and play. So you in the dome, ain't no win.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. On first down, it's Gurley. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go, fellas, here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
All right, here we go, fellas, here we go, here we go. Obama.
They'll run here with John Kelly. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Dayton Jones makes the stop defensively.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Gone. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. They will jump.
for a tight one.
What up, Blue?
What's going on?
Not much.
Yeah, you okay? Level gonna be playing goal. I mean,
we playing now. Skin down. Who?
And here we go with the ball in the air.
Man, he trashed it. Finesse had a chance to close. Finesse had a chance to close the application because he stopped outside the pocket. Nah, I want to play. It's a dummy league. Okay, dummy.
And partner, not only is he kicking himself right now, he's going to petition the league for 99.
It's a dummy league, but it ain't for dummies.
It's not fair to get it that far and not get into the end zone.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, a great return.
I can't wait for nowhere.
The
I
best
told him that get out of nowhere would have taken that lead. No.
This one will wind up with him losing.
What was that?
After
name that
it's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
He said, I know what I am. What are you? What was his name? He's skinny.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman. Nowhere. I know what I am. What are you? Oh, shit. What's up, Kay Lowell?
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
I said, Skin Dog score again. I'm changing this channel. I'm going to jump on
second down.
Goldenlion game.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Running back ran a touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, 2 plays later, he popped somebody. I don't know if that was the quarterback. He popped somebody, made him fumble.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
He was like,
Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And there you go.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
Hey, sleepy, can't stay on muted.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Back to the ground, this time with Gerwin. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there of 22.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
A first down carry for Davis. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
11 more on that one and another first down.
But they're getting ready to go.
So what is it? What's the stone now?
After that last run, found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Hey, you ain't say you were going to the Super Bowl? Had a cakewalk to the NFC Championship.
They keep it with Davis on first down. And he pushes way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Weber doing okay?
Give him a gain of 4.
Yeah, man. He's doing all right, man. He said he's still just trying to process the whole thing, bro.
Yeah. Your mom and dad, they okay?
Man, Dad taking it pretty hard, bro. Dad taking it. Mom doing all right. Dad, Dad ain't doing too good.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to churn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back
my brother,
even further.
Passed and my dad he took it off.
To throw on second down is gone. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. David Irving with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis and Gordon. It's the Rams with the football to get us going. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
He was on the 5-yard line or something. Went back to the 29.
And the first play will be a field goal try. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
Man, is that little finesse?
And Zerline pulled it. Zerline pulled it. It's
when you're on the 5-yard line,
the score will stay right where it is.
How you wind up back to the...
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate, and in doing so, sent this one off target.
I hope he ain't gonna mess with that with the lineup.
Start on the ground now.
Kick the field.
And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup.
Kind of brings up the franchise. The put Goofy, he ain't gonna be bullied.
Because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
When I was playing when Beamer and I was playing, it didn't show. I told him yesterday, I had nothing to do with that. Playing at the same question.
They go to Elliott again. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
It's coming now.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And
Do what? Do what? Stay down. I mean, he down.
Oh, no, he threw 10 against me, bro. Good time. Thompson ran that shit back. Tavon back there.
Yeah.
Put Brown. Put Brown on.
God dang, 56-12.
I know he gonna start going to them.
I go to line.
Yo, what's up, baby?
Go line.
Yo.
Hey, sorry about you. And what's up with all the substitution y'all doing? Gotta get the game going. It's 15 minutes, brother.
Oh, I'm waiting on Carolina.
Some of the black people sleeping. Because True done got over there.
Long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
Yeah, man,
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Even Blue, hey, no lie, even Blue. Now, even Blue was quiet for like, he let him go all the way through the playbook. Let Skin Dog get the back ball back. And I would take that. He would have taken the brother would have taken
the 10 to the 12.
Tyrone
Crawford in on the tackle.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Hey, Blue. Blue done went to sleep.
They go play action with Gurley. He gets it to Gurley.
I didn't get that fast enough.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a third down.
We're going to run the drag. We're going to run the drag with...
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Buying time to his left. And got a man. It's Rose.
Bullshit. Hitting down.
That goes for a gain of 31.
On any
click on them and dive.
You never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here we go. Here we go. Four down. Check.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And it's complete to Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. David Irving in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go.
Yeah, they got at the end of the season, they put 1 speed on
and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It's pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Tackling was a 99. 99 plus 1 block hit.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball. Right?
You ain't got the kick meter no more.
They've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first
and 10
they raised his
at their 25-yard line. Griffin 93-93.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Prescott. Forced out to his left. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott steps away. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Now, that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Right there.
It's coming now.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Carry now for Elliott. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Woo.
What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They keep on the countdown. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Michael Brocker's in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
46.
No.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and leads to 4th down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this
Goldenlion got that kick down.
Well, he had that one on
Oh,
target.
you missed
half
it.
the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar.
Man, it was looking good.
And that'll deny him a
And
shot
hit the damn crossbar.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Goff on 1st down. Now he steps away.
Say it again, stay down.
And he bats it away.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the triangle.
The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. Either covering like a linebacker, a corner, a safety.
What's the score now?
He can win every battle.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd
Good.
down.
God damn. Yeah,
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
I'll be damned if he got down, give up. Oh, that bird. Dummy league for a dummy.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
He might put 100 up on. What quarter y'all in?
Escaping the pressure right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
I heard it said another. When I hear another interception, I know. He already been flushed. He been flushed so many times, the target got stuck. He got a plunge on his ass now.
They are going for it. Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Goff now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. On the counter, Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's Urban shit.
Now it's gone. And his throw here's incomplete. Looking for Woods that time.
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Contact going on, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Man, you got to get in that, man. You got to get in that lab, I'm telling you. Shit. I done visited for the first time.
An incomplete pass on that
Hey,
last
got me goddamn going. I never been to concept.
Down.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
3rd and 4. It's gone. Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 2nd sack here tonight.
Wow.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin.
15-16.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
What'd you say?
And out now come the Cowboys. And last time out, another missed field goal. So maybe the confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He can't get him down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
And we in here, the hurricane coming in. He going to take straight. He going to the shower, going to the lock. He ain't going to stop and talk to the reporters. He ain't coming out.
Defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Good luck trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, 2 guys, whatever. I wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts an offensive.
Nah, he playing the game. I don't. Think I said. Now, Sunday. Because ASAP and Big Baby have to play, and
the Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh, he did? I thought that was number Troy. God damn, another interception.
Prescott from the gun.
How many is that?
And he's got his man on the out route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards there and a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll run it now out of the
That's
gun.
how mine's are.
And that play
Jump
is
over him.
losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it,
See, with them bad linebackers, shit, you got to run at them,
It'll be brought down right
not
at the
east and west.
45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On third down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's fourth down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Who just scored a touchdown?
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. The final shot before break here. Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now he'll go deep down the middle. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out to the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
He shit on you, skin dog.
Actually doing that back in the good old days.
He shit on you,
for
bro.
the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Boy.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Boy.
And that's
They
exactly
can't stand.
what you want on a first
They
down
can't
run.
stand
Pick
it,
up
bro.
5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Get out.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Prescott down. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A Dallas first down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley.
I got the hell, got your nose busted. Ain't nobody accusing you. Man, don't come with that old bullshit, man. No, that accused shit, man. Just got your head busted to the white meat. Y'all need to move from that goddamn Dunkin' Donut shit. I told y'all, same shit happened when I was whooping his brother ass the other night. The same shit. The same shit. 3 times in a row.
They'll give to Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line.
The same thing.
And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it ain't my internet. It's your internet. I got the best. Then he played Big Baby. Did the same goddamn thing. Did it to me twice. I said you did the same thing. He went offline. He left the party. It kicked him out of the party. I didn't say he went offline. Did anybody say you went offline? Ain't nobody said nothing about you going offline. I said you did the same thing your brother did. Your brother left the party, kicked him out of the party. That's what I said.
The give is to Elliott. And the lane closes up quickly.
I said the same thing happened to me and your brother. I ain't say nothing about you going offline.
Old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Room here to run. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in.
No, he didn't. He said, I don't want the same thing to happen.
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. One man in the backfield.
Call some.
On second and goal.
Hey, I can say what I want. I can say what I want to say. He just said it.
He's going to get it running right. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line.
Oh, man. Y'all get all bent out of shape and shit. Oh, I'm a female because I got an opinion. You and your brother can be in here and run off with the fucking mouth the whole goddamn time, man. What the fuck you talking? What the fuck you talking about? I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. What you talking about? Because I make negativity.
The Ram fans in this
Hey, I'll tell you what to do. My broadcast, you listen to it. Come on, man. Oh, you and your brother can come in here and bitch talk everybody out the whole motherfucking franchise, but somebody else got an opinion, then y'all crying like little bitches. Little bitches. Big brother. Cause y'all the only one, Brendan. And I have. Did I say that?
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up.
Well, look. Well, if the same thing happened when I played your brother, the same thing happened, I'm gonna say it happened to you and your brother. I'm gonna say it again and keep saying it.
On third down, it's Austin.
It is what it is. It's facts.
And now 4th and goal.
You take it the way you want to take it.
This game is a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they double their lead, pushing it up now to 12-6.
Don't go too low with that deck on it. Don't go too low. Don't cut the grass too low. Don't burn my grass.
Pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy.
Set it on 4.5 inches.
One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line.
Hey, look, I got an opinion. I'm a grown-ass man, little boy.
The field, here comes Los Angeles.
Man, I got kids your age.
We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to
for real.
The ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
I'm talking about you. That's what I'm talking about.
First and 10 at their own 22.
Well, we'll get their ass whooped and be crying. That's what I'm talking about.
Time to establish the run game here.
You're crying right now.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Just what you want.
Because I got an opinion, I'm talking stupid. And when y'all talking regular. Man, that cause I made a comment, nigga. I fix all that shit. They gonna burn my ears up. With all that. Niggas kill me. Niggas can't take a loss, man. That's all there's to it.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Exactly.
Another carry now for Gurley.
No, the catch probably from Detroit.
To the 40. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight first down runs.
I always say the goddamn a hit dog always bark, don't it?
Being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for him right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he'll be taken down across the
That's why I'm muted his ass. I want to hear all that shit, man. He talking.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the handoff, it's Gurley. Trucks through. Oh, man, right through it. And down to the 36-yard line here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
2 for 66.
They'll try to pick up the first with Gurley. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The best offenses are the ones that win, the ones that make adjustments.
He's going to cry in the car.
Needs to open things up. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Oh, they fucked me up.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Malik Collins in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Steps away to his left. And goes down once more. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Yeah. That is true.
So Goff, they'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3.
So nobody say nothing about him last
night. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6. So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A 1st down carry by Elliott. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
What y'all gonna do?
They'll do a barbecue.
On 2nd down, Elliott. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Got that shit in my pocket right now.
This is Elliott.
All right.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
But
It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop him.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
I keep telling you, I done told you before, what you do, somebody else don't know how to do that being nice shit. I done told you. I done told you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays
You
in this
learned from the
time,
first time.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
How you talking into playing? That man did that because he was who he is. He wanted to play.
Here's Elliott.
It wasn't your talking.
And he got blown up.
It wasn't your talking, Skid. Come on now.
44. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offensive coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing
what I'm saying. It wasn't you.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Yeah.
Calling 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And the Rams getting set to go now. And last time they got 30 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too playing.
It's long.
Punch it in for
How much you need, bro?
But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points.
You don't. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that
folded like a lawn chair.
That's who Vanessa is, and you know, at some point he gonna learn that he gonna start taking that win, regardless if he really want to play or what. Sometimes you can't be, you got to deal with it. Some people can't be nice to. Some people can't be difficult. Some people just, it is what it is. I mean, that is the second time that what you said is what he wanted to do because of who he is. He wanted to play the game, blah, blah, blah. But you can't do that with everybody. And like I told you, because you pause the game, that don't mean and wait for somebody to come back. That don't mean that other person has to do that.
Short gain on first down.
It is bad, but it is what it is.
Getting 1 yard, there was no room to run.
Man, they done it twice. But like I said earlier, if it was you or nowhere, y'all would have taken that win. You know, this is what it is.
Now on second down, this is
sometimes, you know, we just have to, when people ain't done a thing.
That's how they go get it up then.
They did try to stick to the running game.
You know, it's not a waste of time.
How they go get it up.
Now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Rams on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Now gone. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep.
Like the next person. This is what it is.
Tyler Higbee.
Man, that was bad.
Have taken the lead here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
That was crazy.
PAT,
and
that will make this a 4-point game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
I closed in on that motherfucker.
About a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now here come the Cowboys. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Let me see what this do right here. Oh, yeah.
21's the whip.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Are they running 4-3 now?
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Back to throw, gone. And
he got the fun with that shit, man.
Sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Throwing, Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw is Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They go to Elliott again. Shrugs him off. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Let's go. Let's finish now.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
I'm out at y'all. It's 1 o'clock.
All right, Blue.
What?
Now a handoff, running off tackle right. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on second and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds his man. It's Austin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. On the counter, Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. Here's Austin. And now spinning away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
We go 47. 26.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hustle.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, that's Austin. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Okay, Paul, we got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Now a handoff, running off, tackle running. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hustle.
Handoff left, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
But that certainly felt like an example of a defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
On third down, it's Austin, and they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Going to 54. Awesome. 52. 21 Joel.
Now a handoff running off tackle right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock, and it'll be a third and about 13. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey, and now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. This would put them in the NFC title game.
Well, I can't figure it out. I can't figure that bitch out. I can't figure that bitch out, man.
And it's no good. He comes up empty on the late field goal try, and they are out here in the divisional round. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort.